So it's very important to forgive and forget. Okay? And the way you do that, really and truly do it, is by letting go of the resentment. Yesterday I talked about resentment, what it is. And I said that it's a very small, it's an ambitious movement. Let me begin with a little story. It will help to illustrate what I'm talking about. Two little girls were walking with their father. They were out for a walk in the country, a walk in nature. Each had their father's hand, so there was one little daughter on one side and one little daughter on the other side, and the three of them were walking. And a little puppy was also going with them. Well, all of a sudden, the little puppy went scrambling ahead, and the little puppy scrambled over an edge that was going down, a rocky edge with gravel. And the little puppy's feet began to slip in the gravel, and the puppy went down, down, down. Okay, slipping and sliding all the way down. One little girl immediately let go of her father's hand and rushed after the puppy. And she rushed onto that down-sloping gravel, and her feet went out from under her, and then she went sliding and all the way down, sliding and tumbling and rolling over all the way down. Okay? But the other little girl, somehow she just held on to her father's hand. She didn't let go, and she was safe. See? Well, they both went down. Carefully, they went down a different way on a path down to the bottom. And the little puppy was there, and it was okay. It was just a little bit shaken up, but the puppy was okay. And he was wagging his tail again when they came to get him. And the little girl was okay, too. Okay, she had a few bruises and a couple of little cuts here and there from rolling on the gravelly side of the hill. But she was okay, too. Okay? But I just want you to see that the one little girl, there was an impulse, a hasty impulse to go. And the other little girl held on to her father's hand. Okay? So you see the difference. Well, likewise, we in life, something tempts us. See, I'm not talking about moving toward an opportunity thoughtfully, see, and properly and with the right timing, moving toward an opportunity. See, what happens to some people is that they've moved ambitiously, angrily, resentfully, excitedly toward things in their life, and things haven't worked out. That because of the improper movement, the improper energy, the improper motivation, the improper timing. Or they did get what they wanted, but then they had guilt and conflict over it because of their attitude, their resentful, angry attitude of stepping over other people to get it. You see what I mean? Or they did what maybe their parent asked them not to do, and so they had conflict over it. So because of all the things not working out and all the conflict, they eventually become afraid of moving. So then they just sit there and they procrastinate. See? And they don't know how to move intuitively, and so they're always thinking, well, what if this, and what if that, and what if this, and what if that, and all the time goes by, and they never get it done. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is that when there's some kind of a temptation, and then we move away from our calm center of dignity, we move away from love, from which we should flow, from wisdom, from understanding, from which we could flow. See? When we move away from that impulsively, excitedly, ambitiously, angrily, greedily, hurriedly, see? Well, then it doesn't work out. So there's a way of living and moving and having your being that is calm and that flows from reason, flows from principle, flows from patience, and then it leads to a life of success without conflict. See? You have the success, but without conflict, and even more success because your timing is right, all of that, you see?